My name is David Sibonalo Sochongo. I'm the district director at King Cetshwayo district. Jiki Mfundo came as a blessing in King Cetshwayo district. You'd note that there's been an outcry about the system, the performance of the system in terms of the quality that we're providing and the way we groom our youngsters in different levels. So that there was this challenge that our learners were not performing to the satisfactory levels, be it counting, be it writing, be it the way they spell certain names. It was a challenge. But over and above that, it was a question of curriculum coverage. So that Jiki Mfundo had to focus more on the issues that relates to curriculum coverage, but not only curriculum coverage, also they had to focus more on issues that relates to learner attainment. So it's curriculum and learner attainment. Now, the challenge that we're seated with was this, that grade 12, our grade 12, was not performing very well. And when they came, at first we had to lament about the strategies they should give to us in terms of assisting in turning around the system that is in relation to grade 12. But instead they said, no, the way we should do things is to start at the GET band so that you have a solid base, so that you have a clear baseline to say your learners at the level of grade 1, 2, 3, up to grade 9, they are performing to satisfactory levels. When we talk about GET, we're relating to your grade R to grade 9. Those are the classes, your lower classes that you have in the system. That is general education and training. That's the phase. So that they had to focus more on that by introducing the issue of, firstly, the lesson plans. Because educators were spending a lot of time doing their own different kinds of lesson plans. Even the quality thereof was different. So that Jiki Mfundo then introduced the standard kind of lesson plans. And secondly, they had to then develop something that we called toolkits that were to assist the post-level 1 educators to ensure that this is what they're supposed to cover as and when they teach in their classrooms. Thirdly, what they came with was the issue of tracking curriculum. You'd know that there's something that we called annual teaching plan, but you needed to find a way, or you needed to have a way of tracking your pace, as and when you teach the learners, so that trackers are able to pace you to say, by this time you're supposed to be here, by this time you're supposed to be here. In that way, you then show that in terms of the work that you're supposed to cover, you are sure that you are linked to your ATP.
End of the tunnel, how are you feeling?
We're feeling very good. One must be quick to indicate that there were a lot of clashes in the system. HODs were not sure of what is that they needed to do. Subject advisors were normally clashing with the circuit managers. And SMTs in the school were not sure of what to do. Jiki Mfundo then came with tools that were clear to say what is the role and responsibilities, what are the roles and responsibilities of the HODs in assisting the educators at school, to what is the role of the SMT in ensuring that there's curriculum coverage at the level of school. Thirdly, they had to ensure that subject advisors, they know their role, the differentiated kind of support they should be providing to learners at the level of schools and educators. And circuit managers, before, they were not sure of what to do. They were just distributing circulars. But this time around, they knew what is it that is expected of them in terms of general management of the school, and 60% in terms of curriculum coverage and teaching at the level of the school. So in that way, you now know what is it that is expected in terms of different role players in the system, so as to ensure that learners are able to learn and they are able to cover the curriculum and they are able to excel.